Good evening and welcome to Starsector. My name is Pooks, and today, or tonight, we're going to start a Let's Play series of Starsector. And we're going to be a Smuggler Lord. So, few goals very quickly before I just jump into it. We're going to get friendly with the pirates. We're going to get friendly with the independent faction. We're going to hate the Hegemony, or however you pronounce that. And I need to turn this slightly down for me. Alright. And it's going to be Iron Man. So we're going to go into new game. Pretty much all normal settings here. So we're going to go Iron mode. And we're going to go Smuggler Lord. Smuggler Lord Pooks. I can't... Well, Pook will do. If it doesn't want to let me have an S. Alright, let's pick a portrait as well. And I kind of like this guy, right? He's just kind of looks a bit nerdy, looks like a smuggler kind of jock. But I'm just going to have a quick look through as well. Where have we got it? The other guy with the green sort of thing. He looks like, you killed my father. I'm here to kill you. I can't remember the exact quote, and probably people will murder me over that one, but, Princess Diaries. Yeah, okay. Look, we're gonna go with the vampire count. No one would totally be suspicious about him. Alright, we're gonna go... Actually, this guy looks like a smuggler. Right? So, Smuggler, Lord, Pook. We're gonna go with the mixed sector. Cooler stars, fewer planets, less minerals, more habitable worlds. Balanced mix. Different constellation with different ages. And hotter stars, more planets, more mineral resources, fewer habitable worlds. Okay. I feel like the mixed bag should be the way to go. Yeah, alright. Normal sector size, and we're going to kill the help pop-ups as well. We're not going to go through with that. Okay, so we have a variety of different things to kick us off with. And the two that I'm more interested in is either Explorer or the Wayfarer. And I'm going to go with a Wayfarer. Just because, one, it's a little bit of a tougher start, but two, it's going to put me in a... I'm being a smuggler, combat freighter. That seems to line up, right? And then in terms of next, we could go the drone tender with a cargo of heavy machinery to get us started. But I kind of like the idea of the subordinate. I don't know. We'll go with a shuttle. And we're going to go normal mode, and we're going to skip the tutorial. Cool. We do start off with the skill point as well. And because I'm going for smuggling, there's two skills that I really want to get straight away, pretty much. Navigation and sensors. So, because that's going to be reduce the detected at range, increase my own sensor range, and increase this burn level, at which point we're considered to be moving slowly. So that will be really helpful as we go through. The other thing is bulk transport could be useful. Cargo capacity, definitely. And fuel capacity and personnel capacity. Yeah. But salvaging would be nice too. And there's a few things in the industry chain that I want. But these two, to me, feel like the biggest things that I'm going to need as a smuggler. Basically, get out of Dodge quickly and sensors. But I'm going to start with sensors to start off with. You're probably going to see me agonize over these skill choices a little bit. Eventually, we are going to get combat friendly as well, but expect the first few episodes to really probably not be too much combat involved in it. So just be aware that's going to be a thing. Okay, so where it's dumped us is in the near Jangala, which is in a system called Corvus, pretty much in the core world. So for those who are unfamiliar with the game, all the ones that are named here, these are your core worlds, right? So they're discovered, they're inhabited, there's different factions who own them, basically. And look, we turn on constellations, not constellations. And Balrog never, you shall not pass. Sorry, I couldn't help that as soon as I saw it. So there's the Hegemony, there's like the Tritachyon, they're kind of high-tech corporation assholes. There's a Persian League who are kind of the freedom people almost. They seem to be the nicest guys on the block. There's the Independents who are just people trying to get by. The Luddic Path, which are basically terrorists. They want everyone to go back to rocks and trees and, swing from vines and stuff. And there should also be, I think, another faction. Oh yeah, there's these purple guys, the Sindrian Dictat. Basically, there's a dictator, and he's very military focused sort of thing. They've only got the one system, but yeah, it's his. There are many like it, but this one is his. But yeah, the Hegemony are basically the big players. And then maybe the Persian League after that, who are their counterbalance. And you can sign up with them as well. There's that option. But I'm not going to be doing that. There's a few things that I'm turning on. I'm turning on all the intel screens, basically. So I can see what's what. And what this is telling me, the lighter one is my outer fuel radius. I can make a one-way trip there. I can't get back, though. The darker color is I can go there and back. So it's all good. The intel screen will tell me about bounties and that sort of thing. So I do already have a few things, so we could go over here, for example, and survey it if I accept this for money. I can't do it though because I need the crew and machinery and everything like that. There's system bounty for pirates at the moment in this system. So if I attack pirates, I'd be good. And there's a system bounty for pirates there as well. Either way, these aren't exactly what I want to do. I want to be friends with pirates, remember? So I'm going to avoid combat with them as much as possible. I'm not going to destroy them. And I'm also going to take on some of their missions as well. So, with less explaining and more doing, we're going to head over to Jangala, the jungle world, it seems, is how it started in this one. So it does, the core worlds, the look of them stay the same, but the worlds in them might change from playthrough to playthrough as well. So just bear that in mind. If yours looks different, there's a reason for that. But the core world layout will stay the same, and then the surrounding systems will all change as well, depending on the seed, basically, and the selections. Okay, so what I want to do is make money. I don't have much, but the good news is I don't use much supply, and I won't use much fuel because my ships are really small. We've got like a shuttle, which is tiny. I've got someone who's good at helmsmanship as well. That's nice. And we've got a combat thing. So what I'd like to do is get some hounds. These are the sort of ships that I want, right? Because if we look at the stats on this, right? It's got a low sensor profile, it's got a high max burn, and it's got a lot of cargo capacity. It also comes with shielded cargo holds. So, which means really good things for me, essentially. This one, if I bought it, it's got a heap of demods, which basically means that it's kind of a piece of crap, to be honest. But yeah, we don't want to pick that up. The military ships I can't buy. There is a couple of hounds off military ones that I could pick up. So if we go over here, then yeah, that's a decent ship to purchase. I don't know why this one's 19,000, because it's got armored weapon mounts, I think. In terms of my own fleet ships here, the one that I've started off with, I've got a Wayfarer, which means, yeah, we've got a flare launcher, we've got some weapon mounts, we've got no kind of things going on though, I'm pretty sure. So let's just go look at refit and just see what I've got. Yep, okay. I've got a flux distributor and reinforced bulkheads. So my goal is to simply not get caught by anyone. So we're going to get rid of these. And the first thing I'm going to do, is this a civilian hull? No, I don't think it is a civilian hull. Yeah, I can't apply this, so that's good. Civilian hulls are bad. We want to avoid them if at all possible. So what I'd like to do is expanded cargo holds straight up. And then I'd like to also do something that means I can get out of dodge if I can. I'd really like something that's gonna let me kind of auxiliary thrust, maneuverability, yeah. We'll go with this, just because, I mean, these don't cost me, these modifications, so it's kind of free. What have we got? We've got a couple of point defenses, we've got an iron cannon, suppression weapon, got a light assault gun, and so we've got an anti-armor and an anti-shield weapon, basically, and these are PD guns and suppression, which is, yeah, not going to do much. Then we've got our shuttle here. This does have a civilian grade hull, but we have put on militarized subsystems, which basically means that it's going to do good things, and then we're also gonna go expanded cargo holds. Because if this shuttle gets into a fight, it's not gonna last long, right? We do have things on it, that's great, but ultimately, we're not combat vessels. But again, on the plus side, we should have a fairly low sensor profile. Yep, it's got a bad sensor strength, which is no fun. And it can go to a max burn of 11, which is cool, but I'm going to be limited by this ship, which is a max burn of 10. Alright. So we're not great. We kind of need a cargo to go somewhere. Ideally where there's like excess. And I'm kind of keen, if at all possible, to start trading as soon as possible off the black market. Now, these things I don't want to buy here because they're expensive here, right? There's a deficit rather than an excess of supply. So, yeah, this is not where we're going to get our recreational drugs from, or our organs even. But there is a surplus of organics, which we can sell for like double the amount. There's a surplus of food, which we can sell for, yeah, about double the amount as well. And not much else really, just looking at the black market here. If I trade too much on the black market, I'm going to get high suspicion as well, and that'll be no fun. Cold is old, but it checks out. That's right. Until it doesn't. Han. Yeah. Let's also see kind of what's in by the... Yeah, let's talk to the Shadow Booth dude. Tyler Santos. Okay, 46,000 credits sounds great. Okay, this is like a little espionage mission. So I've got to kind of sneak into the standard orbit of Kalan. Alright, before we accept that, I can decline and come back. That's a thing. Let's go see what that exactly entails. It's this one here. It's a military station. That's going to be tough to sneak up to. Do we have to not be seen, or just we not need to be... yeah, because... oh, wait, hang on. It is a Trisector world, so maybe I can do that. They may not care if I'm flagged. You know what? We're gonna risk it for the biscuit because the money would be good. Fly casually. That's it. So many Star Wars references. I accept, sir. And if they object, then I'm just gonna, you know, jump to hyperspace. Okay. We'll turn on sustained burn and work our way out of here. There's apparently people with no fun on the other side. And from the same 15 minutes of the movie. Do I really want to jump out there, or can I just kind of get out somewhere else? I'm thinking we get out somewhere else if there's hostiles on the other side. Yeah, there's pirates pursuing me as well. Go away, guys. Need to go slightly slower through there. I'm holding shift to speed up time, by the way. I'm not just going mega fast. Same deal. Alright, we're gonna leave. We're gonna turn off that and that. Gonna go dark. And then we're gonna jump. There's a Hegemony detachment there. But so far, no one has seen us. Okay, I think we're good to go into a sustained burn now. We do have a very low sensor profile, so the chances of people catching me at the moment is pretty slim. I want to avoid the storms if at all possible, or just drain my supplies. Okay. So he wants me to take into the... I don't have... yeah. Got to think about the jump point that I want here. I'm gonna go with this gravity well. Keep it off. We'll stay dark. Now the system I want is up here. Unfortunately, my sensors aren't the best. But the first thing I'm going to do is... oh. I was gonna go for the relay. Yeah, that was a sensor burst. I'm trying to find something. Whether it was me or something else, I don't know. Alright, there are patrols around it. Oh. No, no, no. I should be good if I can get in quickly. Deploy it. Okay. We've done things successfully. Now we're just going to work our way out. And while we're here, I'm going to go... they're leaving. Yeah. We're going to go into a sustained burn because they're going to try and intercept me. Yep. And we'll lose them in the nebula. I mean, asteroid field, right? Go a little bit further out. There is a pirate base up here. So, yeah, why not? We'll go say hi to the pirates. I do want to get friendly with them. Got to be careful of pirate bases too much though, because they do get hostile. But we've made our first 40,000 credits, which wasn't too bad, really. Now, you can buy, by the way, things off the pirate base and pay tariffs, but why would you, right? It's the pirates. You just buy off the black market. Why would you pay pirates tariffs? Oh, that's I bought that. That's too much fuel. Used to having a far bigger fleet in this game. So we'll pay 500 credits to top us up on fuel. We would have used a few supplies in that run, so we've paid 1,000 just to get us back to where we were before. I want to keep most of my cargo capacity for various things though. Okay, so we can run drugs to the Thulian raider base with the pirates, and then they would be pretty happy with us. And we would be pretty happy with the bank balance of that. Because 188 a unit. Mind you, we can get cheaper drugs and more of them in the same system. 155 a unit. But we might have to pay tariffs. Drug running, by the way, in this game is kind of awesome. Where else? Everyone wants them. That Thulian raider base in Thule is got the highest number of deficit and certainly the highest they're willing to pay. So that's what I'm thinking. What else we got? Converted hangar, insulated engine assembly. This will be useful. Hey, I'm a smuggler, man. I never said I was going to be a nice person in this playthrough. We are going to go against the Hegemony though, and they're kind of like the Imperials. So if you want to call me Han Solo, I'm pretty sure he smuggled drugs at some point. He seemed like that kind of guy. They just couldn't put it in a, and keep it PG. Increase the durability of ship's engines and the ship's hull integrity, and the sensor profile is also reduced by 50%. So this is sort of interesting as a mod spec. So I'm going to go buy that for 3k. We're going to go to our fleet, and we'll see what we can buy here as well. Cerberus might not be bad, but it's got a heap of D-mods as a thing, and that's the problem with buying from pirates, is that their ships kind of all are a bit sucky. The Shade. Oh, we've got a Hound here that's worthwhile. That might be worth picking up, actually. It's rugged construction, shielded cargo holds. Yep, that's good. Alright, we will add 10,000 bucks a new ship to our fleet. And yeah, we're going to add to this one, And we'll put those insulated engines on. Where is it? Oh, I haven't learned it yet. That would help. Right click it. Insulated engine assembly. And we might also go expanded cargo hold, so that's all the logistic ones. Spice from, yeah, well, spice from Kestrel, I'm sure it did terrible things to the people who were snorting that spice. We're not going to build them in, we'll just add them. And then we've got a medium ballistic heart and a turret. Right, so medium, we'll just look at the legal things. What's the range on this thing? 600 or 700. Put an anti-shield thing on it. And really? I just want like a point defense thing. It's kind of annoying actually. Oh no, light machine gun, small point defense, and it's also good against shields. Alright, cool. We'll grab those, and then we basically want to load it up on capacitors and vents. Excellent. Okay, we've got 3 ships. We'll set the weapon groups. That's going to fire when I'm piloting, and that'll auto fire. That looks good. Actually, I need to check the weapon groups on this thing as well, because I don't think I set them up and they look kind of crappy. Alright, the Vulcan turrets, we want point defense to auto fire always. And then these guys, we're going to tell them when to fire and when to not. This is our anti-shield, I'm pretty sure. We'll just double check that. The autocannon is shield, yep. And assault gun and the ion cannon are now linked. Yeah. I might as well set these guys to this, and there's no number 4. Actually, it's a suppression weapon, isn't it? So maybe I will do that. Like that, so it can just fire whenever I get it. What did I set to this? Oh, not auto fit, weapon groups. Confirm. There we are. Okay. That's set up. Now, back to the black market. What we were thinking drugs. We're definitely thinking drugs. Is there anything in this system though that needs anything else? Any crew members? I did just get some crew members. What's my skeleton? 39. Yeah, we're double crew members. We don't need that. I wish that I know there's a lot of mods. I'm not running any of them, but I do wish that just make this. Okay, 61 cents versus buying it for 64. That's a bad deal. Yeah, that doesn't look like there's anything really super worthwhile. Okay. We'll go down to the... Okay. Shady man with the off-brand data pad. Let's have a chat to him. 20 units of heavy armaments. He's a pirate. Now I want to get friendly with the pirates, right? We want good reputation with them, so running missions is a way to do that. So I think running the armaments to Jungala would make sense, so we'll go ahead and do that. Now before we go to Jungala though, we're just going to leave. I'm going to go find that place that sold all the drugs. It was either Cullinan or it was this one. We'll try Cullinan. No, it's Military World, so it's not going to be that. It's going to be this. I mean, which military buys drugs, honestly? Alright, we'll just get this way. And once we're in this nebula, we will turn on our transponder and go to a sustained burn. Because basically they're not going to recognize us. We didn't have our transponder on, so that means that no one knows who we were. Alright, I'm going to trade goods here. Now, try tachyon, don't care, right? US Air Force. I'm not sure I get the reference there, Trodoc, sorry. Try tachyon, don't care if you buy drugs, as long as you pay tariffs when you buy the drugs. Which is kind of funny, but Jangala will probably pay well for it. I'm not sure. This is the cheapest place to get drugs though. Now I could buy it from the black market, but I'm not sure if I want to try and escape people before I do that, or get them on my bad side. So we might actually buy the drugs legally. It's gonna cost us a fair bit, 48,000. So the unit price is 199 essentially. We'll do it. I don't like it, but we'll do it. And if it turns out that I can't make a profit off these things at Jangala, I just won't do anything shady there, and then we'll head to Thulian to sell them. Oh, the pallets were on various meds. Oh, of course. This is true. Right. Okay. So we've got these things, and yeah, try tachyon. Does not care. Just give them the AI cores, and they'll be happy. Alright, we'll leave, and we needed to go back to Jangala, which was our starting sector, and head there. Off we go. We've got some things, and we've got a monthly income. Why do we have a monthly income? Might just look into that. Command tab and income. Ah, we've got a stipend from the Galactia Academy, so that's nice. I'm not sure why we've done that, but or what aid we've given them. Hey, but we haven't. I think it's just like a starting sort of start the game. You've given people. Oh, hello. Yeah, we could be in for a world of hurt here. I have no story points yet. They're basically gonna demand that we give them money. And I'm not sure how good these guys are gonna be. We're gonna attempt to disengage. Turn off our thing, and basically it's going to take supplies for us to get back to where we should be. So it's a hit, but it's not too bad. So that faction are basically like a church group that wants everyone to go back to the monkey days, where, you know, everyone lived in trees. No more technology. If we space it. Oh, really? Oh, this is going to be real hard. I did not realize that I needed to have my transponder off for this mission. This got real right now. Okay, so this is not worthwhile. Because I'm pretty sure it was 181 that we purchased it for, so we need to take it to somewhere better. Like either of these. 600 a unit, that's huge. Okay. Huh. Well, looks like we'll be doing some good refits here. I want... Where is it? Insulated engine assembly. So if I 2, 3... Yeah. And then we're going to do the same here. 2, 3. Alright, so we've got the lowest sensor profile we possibly can get at the moment. I'm going to leave. But you can tell there's a whole heap of guys just patrolling around. Huh. Oh, what? I haven't been smuggling anything, man. Oh, this could be a real short playthrough in a second. We're going to disengage. And we're going to run our asses off. Okay, so that did not go the way that I would hope it would. Somehow we need to get in there when they're all kind of forewarned about our approach. Is it on Steam? No, it's not. If you Google it, you can buy it directly from the devs, and that's pretty much it. I wish it was on Steam. It is technically in early access, but it's apparently been in early access since 2013. But it is a well-built game, I have to say. I was a little bit leery about it not getting on Steam, especially when it's like a still under development game because of, you know, updates and everything like that. But yeah, it was a good buy, I felt. Okay, so we need to somehow get into Jungala without these guys realizing I'm here. So we're going to approach using the Astro Belt. You can see them all kind of running around here. I kind of wish they had something better to do. Oh, I don't like you coming that close to me. Huh. What we're going to do is muck with that sensor array. Introduce false readings, right? We're also going to hack it. So basically, they're going to get false readings and they're going to say, hey, what's that reading? I better go check that out. It's going to make them run around a fair bit. Alright, I did it. Tense. But yay, we improved our our relationship with the pirates, which is what I was trying to do. Now, I can't access the normal market because I've come in kind of hot. So that's where I can only basically access the black market while I'm here. We could get some things. What I want to do is just top up on my fuel here. And we'll grab some supplies as well, because we're getting low there. Alright, we can still visit bars. What's the woman with a paper book? Okay, hi there. Expect you want to be paid for this. Do you have anything for me now? I need story points, but a Medusa class destroyer would be lovely. Okay. So I think you've continued to encounter her as you through your playthrough. Okay. So there's nothing really here for me. What we want to do now is get out of Dodge, basically. And where was it? It was one of the Pather. Is it the Luddic Path one? I can't remember which one. Oh, the Thule. Yeah, the Thule Pirates. We'll head there. Oh man, they're gonna come up here. Can we beat them? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Some mercenaries patrol, they're fine. And we just go into sustained flight now. I should be pretty hard to actually catch because I'm small. And there's a big advantage to being small in this game. But those fast pickets are the things that are kind of going to be my enemy. That and we're going to turn our transponder on just while we come in here because I don't know what's going to be around. And it doesn't look like there's any Persian League people around at all. So we'll go dark immediately. The pirates currently don't like me. You just start off the game that way. You're meant to be a good guy, I think. So that's why I'm going dark straight away as well. I don't particularly want the pirates to see me. Having your transponder on means that you're more highly visible. Things like sustained burns will make you more visible as well. There's the pirates there. And I should be able to get in without any kind of issue. So we'll go in. We'll trade it on the open market because I think that will give me good reputation, even though it's not going to necessarily make me money or as much money. I'm still going to make a fair bit here. We now have 142,000 credits. I'm not sure that Thule is really going to give us much that I'm going to be after though. Yeah, there's a local deficit of that. They could also use some organs and some domestic goods, because, you know, pirates like their crockery, right? Who doesn't like crockery? Oh, I think we just had a blockout. I was just telling everyone how pirates loved their crockery, but I'm not sure how much of that you missed, so apologies there. We can get some more crew members, though, at a lower price, but we have to pay them. Is the thing, so I'm not so keen on that. I might grab some fuel while I'm here, and we'll check out the local market conditions. Basically, this place needs everything. I wonder if we go to the fleet and buy stuff. Can we get a good looking ship? It does not look like we can get a good looking ship. I would like some more hounds. But they've all got D-mods on them. So to explain the demods as well, these things like degraded life support or erratic fuel injector and that sort of thing, essentially they modify the stats. So for example, I need more maximum crew or minimum crew, or the armor rating goes down, or we have less ability for flux, which is basically energy supplies of the ships. If the shields go... yeah, there's a whole thing around that. You'll see it in combat at some point. I'm not going to spend too much time. Let's go to the dockside bar, though, and thank someone for a drink. Alright. 3,000 credits for a Phase Lance blueprint. I'm going to say yes, thank you very much, and it's going to improve my relationship with the pirates, so that's good. Now there's nothing happening at the bar anymore, so about all we can do now is leave. I'm going to wander into some pirates if I'm not careful. We're just going to the asteroid. There we are. Now, before I go anywhere else in this sector as well, I want to go hide and then turn on my transponder. The reason why I do it far from any of the authorities is basically because if you pop up on their sensors in the middle of nowhere rather than drift into their sensor range, then they realize, hey, something dodgy is going on here, and then they come and fine you, basically. Yeah, so that's why you kind of want to go find some place to hide, turn on your transponder then, and then you can appear as if you're just coming in from a normal, natural place. Everything's fine, everything's cool, nobody saw anything. So, you tap it twice to actually turn it on, because otherwise it doesn't do it, because it's kind of a very important gameplay mechanic, and you don't want it to accidentally happen. Also, going too fast through asteroid fields means that you hit them, and you know, that's a thing. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Yeah, I'm fine. I've got my transponder on, man. Everything's cool. Everything's sweet. Go to the dockside bar. Alright, we've got a guy complaining about pirate maids. I can't help this man. Contracting out underworld bounties, so we could go killing people, but I'm a smuggler king, you know. Let's see what the mission's about, though. Yeah, he's basically listing out targets for me. Maybe another time, dude. But let's look at the trading goods situation. The sitch. The Percy Leave will sell heavy enarments without any problems. It's not considered illegal for them. Basically, they're kind of like the US. Everyone should have a gun, even if they're like machine guns. And the terrorists basically want guns, so we could go gun running to the terrorists. I don't really want to be friends with the terrorists though, so And apart from that, like Tritachyon could use some. How much is it here? 410. I think that's the cheapest you can get it. No, apart from the Pirates Starworks. Yeah, still the cheapest is that Tritachyon base to go pick up some more drugs. And then we could send drugs to the terrorists instead, that'd be fun. I think drug running is probably going to be the easiest and fastest way to make a buck here. But given that there's not really any bounties that I want to do, we're going to go check out the fleet, see if we can pick up another hound maybe. We can. Now if you're wondering why, again, we're going for the hound in particular, it's the sensor profile file. It's the lowest profile ship that makes us sneaky. So if I want to sneak into something, I can. And it has a decent cargo capacity as well. Plus, shielded cargo holds. So there's a good chance that all the cargo that I'm holding will not actually get scanned. There are bigger versions of that as well. See if there's one on the market. I don't think so. Nope. Go to the black market, we might get lucky. I think a mule might have him. Or the pirate version of the mule, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a pirate version of the mule. Or Lasher? No. I can't actually get these installed normally as well. Or the Cerberus. The Cerberus has shielded cargo holds too. It actually has a small sensor profile too. So the Cerberus might be a better option. Alright, we'll pick up a Cerberus. We'll go refit that one. And we might actually make it replace this guy. Let's go back to fleet and just see what it's providing me. 150 cargo versus the Cerberus will give us 100. But that's with mods, I think. So, or refits, etc. So let's go fix this. Expanded cargo holds and insulated engine assembly. And it's a little bit more heavily armed, which is what I'm kind of interested in it for. So now that that has been done, what's the Cerberus have now? Still 100. Really? No, because I didn't confirm. Nope. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so 130 now. Oh, this is going to be increased as well, though. Yeah. I wish I could change this. We just buy illegal things here. What's a thumper do? That sounds fun. 700 range. This is the anti-shield. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then we'll go anti-shield there. Autocannon. 700 as well. Yep. And then we'll put some. Can we get some Vulcans, please? I would like some point defense. Yeah, light machine guns, point defense. That'll work. Weapon groups. Yeah, that's fine. We've still got ordnance points which need to go into these things. Can't get more. Can't get more. Still got 5 left. That's kind of cool. Can we do anything else here? Maneuverability. That seems like a good deal. We'll go for that. Because if this is in combat, I want it to get around quickly. What is the sensor profile on this thing? Yeah, 15. 15, okay, yeah, that's good. Cool. Okay, so I think some cargo, rather than no cargo at all, will be worthwhile. So I'll just see what I can actually pick up here. It might be in surplus. Doesn't look like there's really anything apart from ore. I could take that to Elfell. But we're going to pay so much taxes. You know what? We'll do it. We'll grab what we can. And Elfell is just over here. And we'll just see what's up in Elfell, because I do want to make friends with the independent guys. And I don't think there was anything... Yeah, anything else here. Cool. Ow. Getting lucky with those astro bubbles, actually. I'm not actually suffering damage. It does tell you if you get damage. Slow down. I really hate this system because it has so many rings. Alright, you guys really needed ore. Really? That's changed? How did it change so quickly? Well, that's mean. I'm gonna lose money here. Oh well. Better shields, don't want them. I will eventually, but for the moment, no. Expanded magazines is sort of interesting because there's so many of the games in this. Oh, so many of the guns in this game are kinetic. There doesn't look like to be a surplus of anything on the open market. There is a deficit of food, and that's about it. Alright. Let's go check out the ships available to be bought. Again, full of demods. Nothing that is really standing out. Oh, this might be the version of the mule I want. Shielded cargo holds, the pirate version of the mule. How much is it? 52,000. That's a fair bit. It does have a profile of 60 though, so it's much bigger. So not ideal for high value smuggling. I'll probably be better off continuing to invest in hounds, and we've got another one here that we could purchase. And I'll probably want a couple of frigates to round that out too and protect me. I'd love an exploration cruiser at some point. We will have to go and explore at some point to get all the blueprints I'm going to need, because we will make a smuggler kingdom as well. That's the plan. Yeah, we're going to go and pick up the next hound here, because we ain't nothing but a hound dog. Okay, so you, and I think that's all. I'm gonna go with those for the time being. How have I been outfitting these? Yeah, that's about right. And then we want to put a light machine gun. What's the other one got? It's got an autocannon, so you can have a mortar. And then we want to wrap up these. Hey. And then weapon group wise. Confirm. Cool. Alright, so how many crew do we need now? We need 69, so we definitely need to get more crew. Maybe not that many. Abort, abort. Grab another 40 or so. We'll top up on a little bit more fuel, because we can now. And we'll grab another 25 supplies. I don't think they're on deficit. No, they're not. They're not the cheapest supplies ever, but I'm going to need them, or I want them, because we're now sucking up 2.1 a day, which is a decent amount. except for if I go over here and hit repair. Yeah, okay, 0.6. I was thinking that was an extraordinary amount for this point in the game. Hold shift if you want to just do this as well. Yeah. Cool. Now I'm trading legally in the independent worlds because I want them to like me. We'll go to the bar though. We've got an arms dealer and the rakish woman. So let's go talk to the rakish woman. What do you want? You want an in on the business. Need to deliver an item 21 light years away. 73,000 credits. Don't be seen making the drop. It's a decent amount, but getting out there is a problem. So we'll just talk to the arms dealer first. Okay. I can supply a custom construction of up to 100,000 credits worth of rare ships and weapons at a very reasonable 200% of base cost. Guarantee. Oh, okay. So he'll sell me weapons, basically. I could buy a railgun. I don't think this is worth it for the time being. Thanks, man. We'll chat to the tough-looking man. Yeah, okay, man. We could go steal a light carrier. So basically, if I have 20 marines and 12,000 credits, then I can steal someone's ship, is what he's talking about there. So the rakish woman is probably the most sort of interesting one here, but it is far away and I don't have the fuel to get out there and back. So we're not going to go for that. And we're going to have to leave without a cargo, unfortunately. I don't think there's any other system or settlements in this system. Nope. Okay. That is unfortunate. Let's work out where we're going to go next. Now, we'll go to the intel screen to maybe tell us something. There's a bounty on someone. They're all the way out there. There's no way I would take that on. We have a personal contact now. It lives in Thule. Oh, that's the system I'm in. She's an underworld. Alright, we'll develop her. I want to develop a relationship with my underworld contact. And she's just up over here. So we will kind of run off that direction. And turn off that. And just go dark. Now there was a couple of pirate fleets here, so I do want to be kind of careful as they come in. Yeah. We'll have a chat and see what she's got any work for me. Okay, so there's an old freighter. Colossus class freighter. That's a big freighter for 13,000. We'll decline on that one though, because it's big. And we want to be smuggling at this point. Secret package delivery. 80,000 and it's 20 light years away. Again, the fuel. The fuel is the killer here. We'll decline. Cut the con left. There's no one at the bar. Alright. So, wasted trip, but that's okay. Let's kind of sneak our way out here. And And I think the fringe jump point was out here. So we'll go back to the intel screen and just see what else is available. There's a phase length blueprint up there. Bounties wise, this is just a reward per frigate. Not seeing anything that's particularly good. What we might do is, in the lack of anything else, let's go smuggle drugs. That's a good fallback, I feel. You know, if life gets tough and you don't want to work no more, chuck on our transponder while we're still in system. Yeah, they were probably baddies. Turn it off while we're traveling around. This is going to be... We don't want to fly through the storms, at least not fast, because they really hurt. Turn on our transponder. You know what? I think we can, given its current orbit, potentially I can kind of sneak in here unnoticed. So that'll lower my sensor rating. Go dark. The other thing I want to do is go over here and install a comp sniffer. And that'll give me intel, basically. Yes. I don't care that my transponder's off. That's good. I can't get as many drugs though off the black market. That's fine. Alright, so what do we got? It's Freeport. Spattered magazines, not really interested. But my cargo holds are probably small enough that going for... that's in deficit. That's unfortunate. We'll pick up 20 supplies though. Confirm. Can I get all the drugs? I can get all the drugs off the black market at least. And hey, you know, we can get some organs too and go back to Thul's. Actually, before we do that, we'll just see if there's any local missions. We can, yeah, we don't want to do that. I don't want to take out a loan from a loan shark. Yeah, let's, is the Thule guys still on low on drugs? They are still on low on drugs. 411. And they also want organs. So I think that is a good candidate. We'll grab these. We'll go back to the open market. How much are they willing to pay? As long as it's a decent amount per unit, we'll be fine. Is it 347? It's not as lucrative as I would hope. Because of the tariff on top of it. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. What's the markup actually? Hang on. So this one, we're going to make it's 204, right? To 411. This one, it's 346 to 484. Yeah, we're better to fill our hold with drugs. Give me all the drugs, please. It's 207 to the 411 that we'll make. So we'll make a 200 unit, basically. Cool, good deal. Confirm that. We'll make slightly more, in fact, because things. There was nothing else here, so we'll leave. Where's the exit? Down here. Now the exit is likely to be patrolled. So we'll head over this way, get into the nebula, and then turn on our transporter. There's a patrol there. So we got lucky there. Alright, transponder on. Hopefully they haven't realized that it's us. And then we'll go to our raider base here. Fairly low on fuel. I might invest in a tanker soon as well. Hi guys, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I'm a legitimate trader, I swear. Ah, if you slow down, then that's good. Right, I always just kind of took it at speed and got knocked around, so maybe that was the thing that I needed to do. Oops. We're going to engage in some piracy ourselves in this playthrough, but just for the time being. I want to go for the fringe one, actually. Keep it off. We have a cargo hold full of drugs. I don't see this working out well for me. You'll never take me alive. I'm gonna disengage. They're still gonna pursue me. Alright. This is gonna suck. Basically, we need to survive. So, what's our ship with the highest maneuverability? I'll tell you to retreat. Oh wait, yeah, okay, you guys. I want you to all avoid things. Don't attack, just run, man. Yeah, take the flares. Alright, we can all disengage, so full retreat, everyone. Actually, yeah. I want you to retreat, 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 retreat. I will make my own way that way. Oh no. Yeah, I died. They got one of my things. Alright, everyone. Every man for himself. I should have just kept my transponder on. Live and learn. This is an expensive loss. But these guys will get out, so that's okay. We're not dead, we're just down. Emergency burn. Then go dark. Okay, so what have we got cargo wise? We've still got some drugs, we've still got some organs. So that's a good thing. Fleet wise, we've got Sweet or Fall. I'm gonna put my second in command. And then just kind of slowly make my way to this pirate base. Oh man, it's under attack. That's like rotten luck. We'll consider ship recovery here, because we can pick up a hound. So other people's loss here. Potentially my gain. We'll do some salvaging. Oh, we got a mod spec. We'll talk to the pirates. Trade goods here. And get some money back. I feel like they're about to be blown out of this world. So I'm going to grab some fuel while I can. And yeah, supplies are at a premium. I understand, guys. What's my crew? Yeah, we're good on crew. Do you have any ships? Any ships that I could buy here? Because I'm a little bit low on them now. How about after your black market? Okay, we've got a couple of hounds. I have full hounds and I'm more willing to risk those inspections. So we'll grab a hound. We'll grab a hound. Now we're probably going to need crew now. I need 54, so we'll just top it up a little bit so that when people die then it's okay. There's no way I can... Yeah, this will take a while to get things back up to... So we might... Oh, that's really expensive. No, we're not going to do that. Got to refit. That's the one that I picked up. I'm not sure if I really want to keep it at all now. But I might not have a choice. So, insulated engines. Expanded cargo holds. Yeah, I'm actually not even going to bother. So we'll go back to fleet. And it's this guy. Not worth it. We've replaced it with something better. I've got a couple hundred credits. Alright, so insulated engine assembly again, and the expanded cargo holds. Didn't come with any weapons, that's mean. Do the same. See what's available. Wow, you can put in some pretty hefty stuff, like a heavy machine gun, really? How much is it? 1,000 credits. I feel like that's a lot, but okay. Then I can't fit anything else. Why has it got... because she's got a mod. I'm not gonna bother putting things on it, I think. If I get caught, they're all gonna die, so let's not bother with weapons. Go to my arms, yep, okay. Com directory. You're gonna be blown up soon, but do you have any work for me? Yeah, I'll think about it. Cut the com link and leave. And they're more interested in destroying that station than they are in me, so that's good. They do not like the pirates. What's this though? This looks like it. Yep, that's another thing we can explore. We're not going to bother recovering it. we're just going to take the stuff. It includes some weapons, right? So that's good. Now we'll go this direction. Oop, maybe not. A little bit too close to the station. Go this direction. Yep, that's a bad place to be. We're just going to have to go far, far out to where no one will notice me turning my transponder back on. And hey, I was here all along, I swear. Thank God you killed all those pirates. But ultimately, let's head for the jump point because we need more drugs to smuggle. And clearly we're not going to smuggle it there anymore. Yeah, Conan is the place with the drugs. How are we going on? Yeah, don't have any story points yet. What was that? Just a dude. Turn that back on. And yeah, there's like lots of people around this time. So we'll totally buy them legally this time. We need supplies too. Let's get 90. That would top us up quite well. It'd be good to get fuel topped off as well. Alright, we're down to 61,000 credits again. That's no good. But we do have some weapons, so we might as well put our assault chain gun on this thing. Good. I don't think I had any more weapons. No, good. I say good, not really. $163 units per unit. Alright, we could send them to Asconia. Asconia is the place to be at the moment, so, you know, in terms of the drug scene. We don't have the money to buy that many, so... we can get exactly this many drugs. Confirm. Alright. Off to Asconia we go. And it was the independent colony there. Now, the independents have a benefit, and that is that they tend to have less security fleets, so they're a little bit easier to sneak into, and therefore to be able to just sell on the black market without incurring reputation hits. We do have a little bit of money now as well, which is great because of the stipend from the academy. Just get through these storms. You can time them and just kind of run through it without getting... yeah, I thought it was going to attack me. Alright, where will we jump in? Syndria. So let's just check this out. Here. This is likely to be patrolled, so we want our thing on. I just pressed the wrong button. That's alright. We'll go off all the way over here. Get out of sensor range. And turn it off and go dark. I said something about less patrols, didn't I? Do they have the sensor thing? No, I can't introduce false readings. Don't think I can get in without them, unless they're distracted by something else. Why have I got the neutrino detector? Oh, because I've got the special thing. Well, I think we're just going to have to take a reputation hit. So we'll wander out this way again. Turn on our transponder. And pretend like we were coming in from the outer system all along. Hey man. Alright. So what I'm going to do is first sell some on the black market, get my suspicion that levels up. It's medium now, right? So we'll sell some on the regular market. Still medium. Sell some more. None. Okay. Sell some more on the black market. Basically what I'm doing is kind of distracting from my illegal sales by selling legitimately. So I can kind of balance this off. It's saying minimal suspicion, right? Let's get it down again. Alright, none again. We'll go another 15 without tariffs. Back to minimal. Go another 10. Another 20. Another 5. Just slowly work this down. I think I'm just going to have to sell back to none. Let's get 3. And then sell the rest there. Alright, no suspicion on me. 113,000 back. So that was a pretty good run, ultimately. Surveying equipment as a mod spec and converted fighter bay as a mod spec. Those are sort of interesting. What do we got here? Accelerated shields and shield stunt. Yeah, neither of which I want at the moment. Now, these guys have just got a deficit of a lot of things, really. Yeah, drugs. And they want ore. And we used 10 supplies getting here, so we'll go pick up those. And we've used a little bit of fuel getting here. We might as well top that off as well. I'm just going to check my fuel range now as well. Okay, so I can get here and back sort of thing. That's kind of terrible. We'll go check the ships that we can buy. Nothing great on the open market. Independent military just doesn't want to sell to me because I'm not friendly enough with them yet. We could pick up another couple of hounds, and that will potentially, well, that will mean that I will be able to get rid of that. We might even get a, yeah, I'd like to get some frigates happening as well, so a woof or two would be lovely. So I kind of have some chance in a combat situation to protect my ill-gotten gains. How are we going for time as well, actually? Now I think okay, we've been in here for an hour and a half now, nearly an hour and 40 in fact. I'm gonna pick up another hound. Just make sure that this is the one that I want. Yeah. Tiny little ships, but they're cheap. It doesn't matter too much if I lose them. I mean, what they're carrying is going to be worth far more than the ships themselves. And as long as someone gets away, I'm safe from death. So what I want to do is just build up my bank balance as much as possible. Insulated engine assembly. What does safety overrides do? It's stuff about venting. I'd like to something that would speed me up as much as possible. But I don't think there's anything in there. Alright, yep, go back. And you should have 10 and you should have 10 as well. I'm not going to bother arming you just yet. And I'm pretty sure I'm at my max sensor profile for my fleet now as well, because it takes the highest value of your first 10 or so, and same with the sensor profiles or the sensors. We'll go down to the dock and see what's going on. Let's go to the Shady Man. Alright, to Finkenheld. Now, last time I did this, it got hard, right? So I'm just going to check this before we accept it. And then, yeah. It was in here. Orbital station. There's nothing really close to it that I can hide in either, so I'm going to decline that one. Okay, but this is also where I'm going to finish. We've spent enough for our first episode. I think this is kind of my start. We've had a few hiccups, I'm not going to lie, but we're not doing too badly either. We've survived and we've got a little bit of cash, so I'm overall pretty happy with that. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye now.